This is one of my new favorite planes I've been flying. It's a Hobby Zone Aeroscout, and I basically took everything off of it and redid the whole plane. So starting up in the front, I have the Foxeer Falcor camera, and then on the wing I have my TBS Unify, and then I also have my Crossfire antenna out on the other wing right there. That's just the Immortal T. And then for the motor, I'm running a Sunny Sky 2212 2450 kV motor, and the GPS is right back there on the tail boom. Also, I have a 65 amp ESC under the wing and a matek F405 wing flight controller. For this flight, I was just basically testing my Crossfire. I've been having a couple issues with it and finally got everything worked out, and it seems to be very solid now. So I was taking it out to about a mile and just making sure the RSSI signal was strong. What's awesome about this plane is the landing gear. It has huge, big landing gear on it with big wheels that can land in pretty much any grass or any surface you want. It's like a RC bush plane. So here we are climbing up, and I wanted to try out also this new mode that I have never tried. It's the 3D cruise mode in inav, and basically you do nav alt hold and nav cruise together, and it creates this 3D cruise mode that you can just, it'll hold your position. Here we are cruising out. You can see that this area kind of has some high RF noise, so the 5.8 video is okay. It was better in my goggles. It wasn't as bad as you're seeing here. But here we are out about half a mile, and I'm just doing a little turn to get a feel for the video, how it's operating, and you can see my RSSI signal is 99. It basically stays 99 this whole flight. It'll bounce down to maybe 95 or so once I get out to a mile. Here we are out at a mile, and I turned back right here. It really wasn't as bad in my goggles as the DVR makes it look, but I did have some breakup around a mile just turning back. With 5.8, it's expected. I'm not too worried about it. I've kind of gotten used to flying with the blackouts that 5.8 gives you. I'm looking to step up to 1.3 soon. So here we are now on the way back, about half a mile out again. And just cruising around, seeing what's up. The air's pretty smooth up high. Once you get down low, it's a little more bumpy. Usually here we have really calm mornings, but once the sun comes out and things start heating up, the cool night air gets replaced by warm air, and it'll kind of move out of where it was and create little burbles and a little bit of rotary air down low. I've really been enjoying this style of plane. It's slow when you need it to be, and it's fast when you give it the power. I really like the setup I have here. I'm flying it on 4S, and I'm using a 4S 2200, and on that battery, if I'm just cruising, not doing anything crazy, I can get about 25 to 30 minutes of flight time easy. Here I'm just going to check out the mountain over this way and see what's up. Kind of getting into some rotor on the backside of this mountain here. A little bumpy, but this plane handles it really nice. This was my first real endeavor into setting up a proper long-range fixed wing FPV plane. And so I'm excited to step up to 1.3 eventually and get some nice, good, long-range miles out of my video feed. A fun aspect of flying this plane as well is the fact that when you come into land with the landing gear that it has and the control setup, it really feels like a full-scale airplane. It's so fun to land. I do touch and goes all the time. It was a little bumpy this morning down low, like I said, and so the approaches aren't as smooth as they could be, but when it's nice and calm out, the approaches in this plane are just amazing. I'm looking forward to putting 1.3 on this plane and also taking it out to my desert spots to actually do some proper long range and get some cool shots in. So stay tuned for more FPV videos.